So probability is what we want over the total number. Every single one of these fractions in here, these probabilities, all of these will start, not maybe end, but will start with a denominator of 25, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. They'll all start with the same denominator. They might go away because I have to simplify. But there are 25 total outcomes. There are 25 possibilities. If a beanbag is randomly tossed onto the board, there are 25 spots where it could land. The probability of a 4, which is what I want to have happen, well, there's only one 4. So 1 out of 25, which is pretty close to 0. This is unlikely. It's not a very good thing to bet on, to say, yeah, that sounds good. I think that'll happen. No. Let's skip across and go to odd, the number of odds. So I want an odd number. Again, there are 25 squares on my grid. And odd numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 odd numbers. And it doesn't simplify. 13 doesn't simplify. If I wanted to talk about where it would go on the number line, 13 divided by 25 is a little bit bigger than half. It's a little bit bigger than 0.5. It's 0.52. So it's a little bit greater than half. Because that makes sense. Either the number is even or it's odd. And since it ends with an odd number, it's going to be a little bit bigger. Shaded, 25 total choices. And how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know that this will simplify because they both end with the number 5, so they can be divided by 5, which is 3/5, which is greater than 1/2. It's 0.6 instead of 0.5. Prime number. Anyone able to tell me what a prime number is? A prime number. If you look on page 1, that grid that I sent you in the mail, factor squares, the prime numbers are circled. Prime numbers cannot be divided. So between 1 and 25, 1 is not prime. So I have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 25. Let's check. 8 out of 25. Nope, doesn't simplify. It's less than half. Probability of at least a 4. So meaning 4 is the smallest number. So could it be 4? Yes, it has to be at least 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 out of 25. Does not simplify. So we're good to go. Unshaded or an even number. So I'm going to have to count both. I need an unshaded number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or even. So I can count this 2. Even though it's shaded, it's even. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I didn't go back and count 8 again because it's unshaded. Or even. And 19 out of 25 does not simplify. Give me a reaction. How do you feel after reviewing this problem? How do we feel about probability? Give me a reaction that shows how you think probability is going. Okay, here we go. So let's go on to number 2. A card is randomly selected from a standard deck. If you don't remember what a deck of cards looks like, look in your notes. We have the probability of a 2 of spades, probability of a 7 or a jack, probability of a black 10, probability of a heart, probability of a face card, and probability of a red or an ace. In the chat, let me know what's going to be our denominator? How many cards are in a deck? What's our total number going to be every single time until we simplify? Good, Andre. Good, Ben. Who else can look? What is our denominator going to be every single time until we simplify? Once we simplify, it might change if you can simplify. $52. Here we go. The 2 of spades. That's a very specific card. Spades are black. They look like the shovel. And 2 of spades. How many 2 of spades are in a deck? Only 1 out of 52. Does not simplify. A probability of a heart. Who knows how many hearts are in a deck? Again, this can be found on the little cheat sheet we made. Good, Ben. If you look, we have our cheat sheet of what a deck of cards looks like. How many hearts are there? Well, there's an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack, queen, king. There are 13 hearts out of 52. 13 out of 52 simplifies. 13 out of 52 simplifies to 1/4. All right. 7 or a jack. How many 7s are in a deck of cards? Who can tell me how many 7s are in a deck of cards? Excellent, Andre. Good, Ben. There's a heart, a diamond, a club, and a spade. There are 4 sevens, and how many jacks? 4 jacks. Together, there are 8 sevens or jacks out of 52. 8 over 52 is 2/13. How many face cards? Let me know. Type it in there. What's going on? How many face cards are there? Face cards are cards with a face on them. Jack, queen, king. Don't count jokers. Good, Ben. Good, Andre. There are 12 out of 52. Hearts, diamonds, spades, clubs, 4 times 3 simplifies to 3/13. What's the probability of selecting a black number 10? How many cards are black and have the number 10 on them? Excellent, Ben. There are 2 black 10s out of 52. $126. A red ace. Well, I know that there are 13 hearts and 13 diamonds. So 13 plus 13 is 26. The aces of hearts and diamonds are already included, but I can include the black aces. So plus 2 more is 28 out of 52 is 7 out of 13. In the chat, let me know what. Never mind. We'll do that on the next one. All right, we're still going. Try these out. Number 3. I want to know the probability of oatmeal raisin. Probability of not peanut butter. Probability of sugar or chocolate chip. And probability of M&M. You find them. I'll ask your answers in a moment. All right, is there anyone that can tell me probability of oatmeal raisin? Type it in the chat or volunteer to speak out loud. Oatmeal raisin. Ooh, I have 2 fractions from 2 different people, and they're different, but both correct. How's that possible? How is that possible? Oatmeal raisin. A cookie jar contains 4 oatmeal raisins. So 4 out of 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 9 plus 6, 20. 4 over 20 simplifies to 1/5. Excellent. Sugar cookie or chocolate chip. So I'm always going to have 20 cookies, but it might not be this always 20 in my denominator. It might simplify to something else. Sugar cookies, there's only 1. Chocolate chip is 9. 1 plus 9 is 10 over 20, which simplifies to 1/2. Good. Not peanut butter. Anything but peanut butter. So 4 oatmeal, raisin, 1 sugar, 9 chocolate is 14 over 20, 7 out of 10 of no peanut butter. And last but not least, what's the probability of getting an M&M cookie? If you really have your heart set on that M&M cookie, what's the probability of getting an M&M cookie? 0 out of 20. There aren't any. Sorry. Not going to happen. Excellent. A few more. Hopefully, we're feeling confident with this probability lesson. Number 4, the probability of an N, the probability of an O, the probability of a vowel, probability of a H or an S, and probability of a letter with 1 line of symmetry. Not vertical, not horizontal, but 1 line of symmetry. Can I fold it vertically or horizontally and make it line up? Go ahead and start filling them in. Probability of an N. So if I look, 1, there's 1 N over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Doesn't simplify. Probability of an O. 2 out of 14. Give me a reaction. Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. Does it simplify? You got it, Ignacio. 1/7. Perfect. Probability of a vowel. Oh, man, what about Y? If Y was by itself, right?
If it's by itself, it counts as a vowel. If there's something next to it, it's not.
Correct. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 14. We could make the argument that they need to accept 5 out of 14. I get it. Divide by 2 is 7, or 2/7. An H or an S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 14. And has one line of symmetry. So P does not. H does. O does. T, yes. O, yes. S, no. Y, yes. N, no. T, yes. H, yes. E, yes. I, no. S, no. I, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 14. Last one. Flip it to the back. I want you to try it out. Probability of a quarter. Probability of a penny. Probability of a nickel or a dime. Probability that it's silver. Probability that it's at least, 5 cents. Probability not a dime. Try them out. Let's check, see how we did. You do it. I'll give you the answers in a hot minute, and you can check your work and tell me what score did you get out of these 6. It's not going to impact the score in the grade book. I just want to know. Okay, probability that it is a quarter. There are 4 quarters out of 40 coins. 10, 20, 30, 40, yes. So 1 out of 10. Probability that it is a penny is 6 out of 40, which simplifies to 3 out of 20. a nickel or a dime, so 14 plus 16 is 30 out of 40, which is 3/4. That it's silver is 14 plus 16 plus 4, so that is 34 out of 40, which is 17 out of 20. At least 5 cents, so it could be a nickel, a dime, or a quarter. Just cannot be a penny. 34 over 40, which again is 17 over 20. And not 10 cents. So quarter, penny, nickel, 24 over 40, which is 3/5. In the chat, tell me what you got. There were 6 problems. How many did you get right? 6 out of 6, 5 out of 6, 10 out of 6? Not 10 out of 6. Good, I'm getting lots of good scores. If you missed them, did you see where your mistake was? Can you check to see, oh, that's where I messed up. All right, your homework tonight is to learn about independent events and probability, so there's a set of notes. And you can take pictures, turn it in on Canvas of your classwork, and I'll see you tomorrow.